In this video, I'm going to show you how the Quickride shuttle management service works. On the left here, we have the command center. In the middle, we have the driver app, and on the right, we have the passenger app. I'm going to walk you through a simple scenario where a customer comes into a dealership, drops her car off for service, needs a shuttle ride to her office, takes the shuttle ride to her office, is dropped off, and then later needs a shuttle ride from her office back to the dealership to pick up her car. So let's start by logging into the command center here. So every installation is set up with a station ID and a PIN number that everyone uses to log into the system. Upon logging in, the service writer is greeted with a map and a list of all of the previous rides on the left here, along with easy way to give feedback to the folks at Quickride. There's ways to filter the list that you saw, the list of rides below, as well as download reports for the rides and even get to the help section. You can also log out from here. But for this demo, we're going to create a ride, and we're going to create this ride for a Jimmy Jones who just dropped his car off and needs a ride to his work. So he's at the actual dealership right now, so we'll just hit station and that automatically populates our address there. And he works not too far from the station there. We're going to say Jimmy is wearing a black t-shirt. Put little notes in there. You can put whatever you want in here. These notes are visible primarily to the driver and the service writers and anybody who uses the command center. The reference and warranty fields are for tracking and reporting purposes later. They're not required, and they're only enabled for stations that desire this feature. But typically you would put in an order number, Jimmy's order number for his maintenance, and put that in there and then indicate whether or not his car was under warranty. And then you click Create Ride. And you'll notice that the ride shows up on the command center immediately, and you can get to all the data and update. Maybe it's on a black t-shirt, it's a gray t-shirt, and you typed in the reference number. You were missing some leading digits. But you notice that it's saying unassigned, so that means that it hasn't been assigned to a shuttle yet. But unfortunately, the station doesn't have any shuttle drivers logged in yet. So let's log in as a shuttle driver here. So upon opening the app, because the app is near the station, it automatically populates the station ID. And we just log in. And you're presented with a list of the shuttles that are available for that station. A station can add any number of shuttles. It depends on the package that they sign up with. So I'm going to claim the purple one, put my name in, Brian, and now I'm logged in. You can see the shuttle pops up immediately on the command center, so the service writers see it all. And within 60 seconds, the ride should be assigned to the shuttle. And the algorithm used for assigning rides to a shuttle is based on the distance, so any shuttle within 2 miles of the ride, and then the shuttle with the least number of rides assigned to it, and then the shuttle with the least number of passengers on board. So any second here this will get assigned, and we'll see it pop up over here on the driver app. There we go. Okay, so now on the driver app you can see the ride info here. You can see it's 0 miles. We're both at the station at the dealer, so I'm 0 miles away from him. And then underneath the name it shows the address. So when you're at the station, it just says station. Everyone knows where that is, so we don't really show the address. And then you can select the passenger on the list, and it'll expand. You have a few options here. Start driving. You can call the passenger or mark the passenger as on the shuttle. This is for toggling the state of whether or not they're on the shuttle or off the shuttle. Now, since I'm at the station and Jimmy is at the station, I don't need to start driving. I just need to get him on board. So I'll walk into the waiting room, ask for Jimmy Jones, introduce myself as a shuttle driver, and walk him to the shuttle. Once we both get on board, I'll click this and to indicate that he is on board the shuttle. You can see that before clicking that in the command center, he's in the waiting state. So any of the service riders can immediately see that upon entering the shuttle, he is now in the en route state. So now the service riders are aware of where the passenger is, whether they're waiting in the waiting room or at home or work, or they're on the shuttle. So now I'm ready to go, and so I'm going to hit start driving, and it'll give me directions to where he needs to be dropped off here. And another way that helpful feature for the driver is this little icon lets them know that this is a customer that's on the shuttle right now.
Okay, let's go. Head southeast on Bundy DR toward
So now
Mississippi 8th and then turn left onto W Olympic Boulevard.
we're presented with a standard GPS turn-by-turn directions in real time as you're driving. Also, you'll notice on the command center that it has marked, or it has plotted my course on the map. So as a service rider, I can see where the shuttle is going and where it's at. Unfortunately for this demo, I'm not able to drive my desk around, so you won't be able to see the shuttle moving. But in the field, you'll see the shuttle moving around the map. So let's say I drove there. I'm at the destination now. I'll hit the done button, and the app asks me has the passenger, has Jimmy exited the shuttle? And to which I can say yes or no, and he exited the shuttle. You might want to say no if you hit done to go back to the list, because you're going to choose a different ride to go on, or you were just looking at the map here or what have you. But in most cases, you're at the destination, you drop the passenger off, and you'll say yes. At this point, you'll notice the ride is gone. You've completed it. On the command center, its status has moved to complete, and you're done. So now it's a few hours later. Jimmy's car is complete, and the service rider gave him a call and told him that he can come pick up his car. So when he was dropped off, he was sent a link in a text message that thanked him for riding, and gave him a link that he can use to schedule a ride back. So we're gonna do that over here. So I tapped on the link, and on Jimmy's phone, he's presented with the map of where he's currently at. It automatically detects where he's at. He can optionally search for a location and change it if for whatever reason his phone isn't accurately picking up his location. But this is a lot like other driver-passenger apps. So pretty easy to use. Let's say this is his office, but he's going to walk down to the corner here and get a cup of coffee while waiting for the shuttle. So he moves it over there. The app picks up where he's at, and he clicks the schedule pickup button. So you'll see that the ride has shown up on the command center automatically. The service writer can click on it and see in the notes that that he used the invite link. Again, it's being assigned, so within 60 seconds it should be assigned to the driver over here. So we're just waiting on that. Jimmy will get, or the pat, yeah, Jimmy will get real-time notifications of what's going on his map view as well. So as soon as it gets assigned, um, he should see he can see himself over there, um, and see the shuttle that he has been assigned to on the map. So now the shuttle driver, now that's assigned, selecting him, sees that he's off in Van Nuys, so he needs to go pick him up. Um, he's not going to hit the passenger on shuttle for this one because he's not there yet. So in this case, he's got to go pick him up. So I'll hit start driving.
Okay, let's go. Head southeast on Bundy DR
And
toward Mississippi 8 and
again,
then
it
turn
gives
left to
him
merge onto I-10E.
the driver real-time directions and whatnot. The command center is simultaneously updated, and you can see the path that the driver is going to take. Along with Jimmy on his phone, he can see the path and watch the shuttle driver driving all the way up to him. So let's pretend I made that drive in 3 seconds time, and I'll hit the done button here. And it's going to ask me if the passenger has entered the shuttle because I'm picking him up now. So I'll hit yes. Passenger is on board. You see that he is in the command center. He is now en route. A little icon here changes to the card to let me know that he's on board. And the address that's showing now is the station where I need to drop him off. Simultaneously, now that Jimmy is picked up and on the shuttle, the app thanks him for choosing Quickride, and Jimmy no longer needs to use this app. So now, as the driver, I need to start driving and take him back to the station. So I'll hit start driving.
Okay, let's go. Head
Again,
southeast on
gives me
Bundy DR and
directions,
then
turn by
right
turn,
onto
all the way
Olympic
to
Boulevard.
the station. I've arrived at the station now. I hit the done button. Same as before. Has the passenger exited the shuttle? Yep. Exited the shuttle. Ride is complete. And everything is reflected on the command center. And you've got a happy customer and a happy service rider because he didn't have to spend a bunch of time tracking down shuttles, and your driver is equally happy because he was given accurate and easy directions and avoided having to call and look for customers and deal with service riders. That's it.